Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. We are waking up to mostly cloudy skies out there, and we're also keeping our eye out on a coastal low that continues to inch closer to the coast. That's going to be giving us a few showers as we head into your afternoon, so definitely keep it here. We'll have a check of that forecast coming up in just a bit.
All right, coming up this morning on DC News Now, MacBook mayhem. Police now investigating a robbery at a local Apple store. What we know so far about what happened and how it could be connected to another Apple store robbery that happened earlier this month. Also, carjacking after carjacking, a breakdown of the disturbing trend that's affecting neighborhoods in both DC and Maryland. We're live in the studio with that. And is it something in the air? Why 1,000 students are missing class and what officials are doing about it. Well, good morning and happy Sunday, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us for DC News Now, a live look at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue as Washington, D.C. and the entire DMV wake up to what is going to be a dreary and a soggy Sunday. With more on that, we welcome Brittany Ward into the conversation. Brittany, happy Sunday to you. Just how bad is it going to get today?
You know, Joe, not like what we saw yesterday. We had plenty of sunshine for our Saturday. Today is going to be a lot different. Mainly going to be a dreary day out there. Seeing lots of clouds continue to work their way into our area as we head through our morning, all thanks to that coastal low that's still off the coast of the Carolinas. It's going to continue to inch its way north as we head through our Sunday, giving us a few spotty showers. Now, it looks like the showers will mainly stay off to the east, but again, we can't rule out a few showers making their way west of I-95. Temperatures right now are still fairly cool out there. 48 here in the nation's capital, 31 there in Woodstock, 34 as you head over to Cumberland. And highs today will be getting back into the 60s, but a little bit cooler than what we were yesterday. So if you are heading out the door in the city, around that 7 o'clock hour, again, we're still going to be seeing our temperatures in the upper 40s. It's going to be a dry start to our morning, but it would also be pretty cloudy, and we don't start to see the rain head into our area as we head into the afternoon. So again, planning your morning, upper 40s as we head into that 8 o'clock hour, lower 50s by 9, and then we do have those chances of rain showers, so definitely keep it here. Joe, we'll have a look at that timing coming up in just a bit.
All right, sounds good. Thanks so much, Brittany Ward, for starting us off there. All right, breaking this morning, a close call. Take a look. Fire crews in D.C. were able to get the flames under control before a fire on Oak Street in Northwest was able to cause any major damage. DC Fire and EMS tweeted out these photos saying this was an outside fire next to an apartment building. The fire did manage to spread to the building, but again, crews were able to put it out before it did any major damage, or even better, anyone getting injured. All right, well, also breaking overnight, an armed robbery at an Apple store in Bethesda, and police in Montgomery County are now searching for the person behind it. Our contributor Larry Calhoun over at DC Real Time News says that the suspect was carrying a gold handgun with an extended magazine. That gold handgun is important, and we're going to talk about it in a second. The person stole 3 Mac computers and then took off. All of it happening at the Apple store on Bethesda Avenue. We still don't have a physical description of the suspect from police. Once we get that, we'll give it to you. Now, it's currently unknown if this is related to another Apple store robbery that happened in the district just over a week ago. In that robbery, which happened on K Street Northwest, a person armed with a black and gold handgun again stole 2 MacBooks and a set of Beats headphones. We'll stay on top of the story, and once we get more, we'll bring it to you live right here on DCNewsNow.com. In the meantime, a string of armed carjackings reported across Washington, D.C. and Maryland, all within the span of just a few hours. Joining us now to break down these crimes is DC News Now's Katie Reed. Katie, good morning.
Good morning, Joseph. Now, there were 4 armed carjackings overnight. The first one happening at around 1 a.m. in the district. Now, these are all reported by our contributor Larry Calhoun over at DC Real Time News. Now, that first one was reported at around 14th Street and Belmont Street Northwest. This one right over here. Now, the Metropolitan Police Department reported a person having their Honda Accord taken by 3 people armed with guns. Now, staying in the district, there's another person who had a Nissan Altima taken around 22nd Street and Newport Place, all northwest. Again, 3 people armed with guns. Now, these 2 incidents were reported around 20 minutes apart. Now, moving up into Montgomery County, a gray Dodge Charger was taken by 2 people armed with guns. This is all around 1 o'clock in the morning, happening around that Glenmont Metro station. And the most recent carjack happening shortly after 2 o'clock in the morning. This one around the 11,500 block on the Rockville Pike. This one, a woman had her Hyundai Sonata stolen by an armed individual. Now, taking a look at some of those numbers, comparing motor vehicle theft in Montgomery County and in D.C. over the last few years. Now, in Montgomery County, back in 2019, there were 914 motor vehicle thefts. Now, comparing that to 2021, that's 1,444 reported to police. That's almost a 37% increase. Now, moving over to the district to date, it's a smaller increase, but a larger volume. Now, in the district, 2,848 reported this year, and only a 2% increase from last year, where there was 2,793 motor vehicle thefts. Now, these incidents are being investigated by their respective police departments, but here's some quick tips to prevent motor vehicle theft. Now, remember to lock your doors and close your windows to your car, and don't leave any valuables in that car, especially if they can be seen from the outside. And now, if you can park in a well-lit area, that's obviously the best chance that you have to making sure that your car stays safe. Joseph?
All right, Katie, we were with all the tips this morning. Katie, thanks. Happening now, nearly half of all students at Stafford High School in Fredericksburg, Virginia, listen to this, are recovering after missing class on Friday. The school says about 1,000 students stayed home with flu-like gastrointestinal symptoms. So here's what we know. In a letter to parents, that letter there, the principal said custodial staff would be conducting an extensive and thorough wipe down of the entire school. This includes areas that are high touch points and using electrostatic cleaning to disinfect surfaces. The Rappahannock Area Health District is working with the school district to find the root cause. One parent we spoke with says her daughter's got the flu after going to last weekend's homecoming dance.
We had COVID for 2 years and they closed school. And I feel like this has ran rampant way faster and worse than COVID ever did. I feel the school should be shut down for a few days to get these germs out the way, let these kids recover.
Yeah, still lots of questions there. Principal Alan Hicks says at this time he doesn't anticipate having to close the building, but he's encouraging students and staff to step up good hygiene habits and to stay home if they are feeling sick. The school district plans to reevaluate the situation when classes resume tomorrow. In Frederick County, Maryland, a battle of the books in the county's public schools. A group of parents are outraged by the content found in some books that are available at FCPS libraries. Our Michaela Newton hears from parents on the debate about where they stand.
It's a debate about censorship on what should or shouldn't be in certain books. Some parents say they want to be notified beforehand that their child can grab a book right off the bookshelves that they view as too sexually explicit.
To introduce particularly sexually explicit topics before a child's mentally and emotionally ready for that destroys childhood innocence.
In a recent Board of Education meeting, parents expressed their concerns about 35 books in the Frederick County Schools libraries that they view as explicit. 2 of them are books like Push and Sold.
There are too many for it to be a coincidence that we're not uber focusing on sexuality in the schools right now. So my concern is a lot of them are about incest and rape. They glorify sexual abuse.
Sue Johnson, the vice president for the FCPS Board of Education, said in a statement, quote, "I look forward to reviewing the current policy governing library and media material selection at our Curriculum and Instruction Committee meeting, which is already on the agenda in December." The moms say they'll continue to fight for this in upcoming school board meetings until these books are removed. For now, reporting in Frederick, Maryland, I'm Michaela Newton for DC News Now.
All right, Michaela, thanks so much. Developing now, Metro Transit police are looking for the person who they say hit and robbed someone at the Columbia Heights Metro station. This happened last night at around 7 o'clock. The victim is described as a 54-year-old woman who was on the escalator. Officials say the suspect hit her and took her scooter and bag. The woman was taken to the hospital for minor injuries. These are photos of the incident right there. Those 3 photos. Police, they are offering a $1,000 reward for any information that leads to an arrest. Also developing now on the Metro system, 2 people are facing charges after they pushed a woman off a Metro bus in the district. Metro Transit police say it happened on Monday. The victim told police she got into an argument with several children on the bus who then threw things at her and pushed her off the bus at a stop. The 2 adults currently facing charges are from Southeast DC and North Carolina. Metro Transit police say 6 more people were involved in the attack.